So this video should come out during the same 24-hour period as the Koji video, as I'm trying to fix things here and there. But I'm hitting quick play just to, well, if we get a Mizuki run, I'll stick with it, and we did, so I'll stick with it. But, yeah, this run is gonna be more me testing things out again, so I don't know what the title is gonna be, but future me will know. So Strength, Takushi-san Light, Dexterity Knowledge, and Second Counter. That said, like Koji, or like Koji's Fast Hands strat, this one also depends on the mystery combination, and a bit of luck as well, just like Koji, but, and other strategies that you might employ, but we'll see if we can do it. If nothing else, we usually get around 4 to 5 allies, although you want 6 or 7 minimum, in my opinion. Speaking of, yeah, so we have a cheetah. I could just see in the chat. And, let's see what our luck is like. Because if we assume that we get 2 from the schoolyard, hopefully we get 2, it depends. Arms, Mermaids, Bulletin, Akamanto, and Vigil. And we really want, Painting and or Kana. But if we don't get either of those, we have to make do with what we've got. And keeping in mind any places where I may be able to pick up allies, but none of these are really mysteries where you can do that. Aside from events, obviously, but... So, normally I would prepare, but instead we're going to use the schoolyard. And we want to get at least 2 here. 3 is nice, but I'm not going to rely on it. And we might as well get 2 of the Ghost Ritual, especially since we don't have scissors. And now what we do instead is we look for we just pick up 3 allies, because that's the limit, and we pretty much go with this, although Yuichi is pretty... I would like to use him, but I have to use him for the quote-unquote weapon that we picked up. So we spent a bunch of Doom, but we got a quote-unquote weapon in the way of allies, and then we pretty much do this because we need the Doom. If it asked for funds, I would have been in a sticky situation, but... It's fine for now, and we also have Akamanto, keeping that in mind, and Yogatag. This is a Yogatag run, so as much as I want to try to be mindful, I don't really have a choice, so yeah, so we do have Vigil, and then we also have maybe some hospital investigations. Hopefully we don't have Coma. Either way, I'm going to switch it to the Mansion, because we probably might take Vigil next. If we don't, we'll see. So yeah, this is pretty much the strategy. Instead of getting a weapon, you grab as many allies as possible. And while it would be nice to get 7, 6 is at least doable. 5 and below is starts to get a bit tricky, because essentially what you're doing is you're using a big katana action. And depending on your speed, you get 2. I preferably would like to get 2, but sometimes you just get this, which is, again, okay, but it's not great, because here I am taking 3 reason damage. But most of the time, you're getting at least 10, 12, which is why you need the amount of allies that you do. This would also help, but hey, stats don't matter, so moving on. Yeah, and Yogatag continues to look at us, but there's nothing I can do about that. If you try to dodge Yogatag, usually that ends up... Oh, well, actually, I could have done this. That's right. We have a... You could dodge him by doing these things, but he's looking at the forest, or... he, she, or it is looking at the forest and the village anyway, so... I might as well just do what I can here. So, yeah, unfortunately we don't get out there as well, because ally attack does not guarantee the max amount of damage. That's why I'm only really looking for 10 damage. If I can fit 2 in a row, either with Fame or some speed up perk, it would be nice, but that's not going to happen. So I think, yeah, I'm going to do this. I don't really have a choice. And we move on. I do want to test something else out, though. I think So we're still testing things out, and this is not the best run for it, because I just happen to be Yogatag'd into Oblivion. Although, now, only really Toshiaki would have avoided this, maybe Ayaka, but... Well, Ayaka more likely, because with Ayaka, she usually eventually gets... the Doom Effigy, Doom decrease per curse, and while it's not the highest amount, it's still helpful compared to where Aiko. Yes, Aiko has better encounters. So let's see here. Let's just check any. I guess we'll take Vigil now. We'll go for Akamanto later, but we really need some Doom decreasing. Which Vigil will technically do, because Yogatag will not penalize us here, but It's still not great, so hopefully we get some good luck. So, clap, clap, bow, bow. Let me do that first before I level up, so I don't forget. And we want fame. We pretty much want fame. If we don't get fame, parting gift is for enemies like Hermit, technically Kyoko and Yoichi, but since that's not going to happen, I'm actually going to take Charisma here and see if ally attack skills on Charisma. If it doesn't, so be it. But yeah, that's one event, and now we need the Bath event, preferably. If we don't get it, we can equip this Meat Cleaver as well, as much as it's going to help us. Again, with enough allies, you get Katana. Unless you get run into a Ghost Encounter, but everyone has trouble with Ghost Encounters, so that's not quite fair. Yeah, so, well, we're just going to run there. We're not going to be able to fight that. If we were on Katak, then we would have to, but that's when you would have a weapon, or you would plan for it, essentially. Because, well, you know you're on Katak, therefore it might behoove you to get a weapon instead, as opposed to accumulating allies, although I would argue, I would actually argue that point to somewhat. So, if nothing else, you do have the illegal den. I think you get a pocket knife there, but also I probably shouldn't have. No, because if I run to the head here, it would be great. I probably won't. So yeah, this is the end here. But yeah, that's a lot of Doom to spend. Yes, both on allies, but the Doom you're spending getting allies there is technically the same amount of Doom you'd spend getting a weapon. Ish. Except that with ally attack, it could be better, but again, I haven't done enough runs. I've done a few runs, and again, it's kind of 50-50, which is why I'm continuing to test things out here. And if my Doom were lower, I would try to... Yeah, so I think this does scale on Charisma. And on easier difficulties, you would already have 8 Charisma. Therefore, this becomes a one-shot. But again, the accuracy is pretty... it's pretty iffy. But... I really needed to pass that, but it's fine for now. It's not fine, but... we'll continue moving on. Unfortunately, I need more stamina soon, but not much I can do about it. And for some reason I took this encounter. I don't know why I did that to myself. But if nothing else, we're here now. I know I kind of know the Ghost Ritual, but it's so worthless right now for me to know. I think it's double bow, but again, I don't have enough time to spend trying to learn it, so yeah, we're gonna do this. And we might be able to ally attack, because ally attack is not affected by the desperate action. However, arguably most other characters would be in the same situation here because, well, there's nothing much you can do when Yogata continues looking at places you want to investigate. So, yeah, so we probably won't use this. I do need to eat the lump of flesh because Akamanto's going to immediately kill me here. And we get branded, so this is actually just bad RNG run, the movie. But what we can do is, yeah, we can mess with this. And if they both hit, that would be nice, but they didn't. So instead we do this again. Or we just do this. And then we handcuff. And we'll do our best, but with 82% Doom. Also this... Yeah, this hit really plays into fame. Unfortunately, we got Occult Signs, which does absolutely nothing for us. So I'd rather take Outdoorsman, even though we don't have a forest investigation, but that's just how bad it is. And then we have to equip that immediately and hope we somehow survive. We do have... yeah, I probably should have done arms first, but... It wasn't great. Either way, again, when Yogatag decides to look, Yogatag looks. And yeah, while this is great, the chance of me doing 12 damage for both of these isn't the greatest either. Unfortunately, I can't brace into anything, so I literally have to do this. That said, though, Miku isn't the greatest one. Oh, I missed two 90%. That was two 90% I missed, right? Like that. Yeah, so 10, 12, death. So... yeah, Miku put me on fire, but the fact remains, yeah, that's not great. At 7th curse character specific Mizuki, and random item stats, I guess, but technically Mizuki gets to dodge that, because if you're gonna use the ally method, sure. But that's why I'm here to test things out. 7th curse, wait, That was 7th curse, right? So never mind, we can't do it. But we can at least still swerve. So random item stats on. And away we go. What was it? Ath? Yeah, Ath. So again, obviously in 7th curse, you don't get to do as much of the ally attack, but we'll deal with it. We'll deal with it. Second, dexterity, Takushi-san, charisma, and knowledge. If you get a bunch of dogs, that would be nice, but I don't think that's going to happen, so... Yeah, instead of a legal den, we move over. But again, this is what you do, because of course you're not going to be able to take allies on 7th curse, so you're going to deal with it anyway. It's important to put this into an ally attack video, because... Well, if you do quick play or you decide to randomize backstories, then you don't get to get allies. Well, most of them, because again, Dogs and Hermit dodge 7th curse for lore reasons and gameplay reasons, but that said, we only have Hell and Sailors to really buy an item, or weapon, unless I decide to do Scissors first, but Boss Mysteries first as Mizuki doesn't usually work out well for me, so we're gonna do Hell first and do basically the normal thing of prepare for funds and then get weapons. I would like to get I'd like to get a pack of cigarettes as well, but we'll see. So I'm gonna stick with 3 funds for now and hope I get more funds later somehow. Otherwise, I'm spending 2 funds there, so yeah, we've essentially traded the doom we would have spent getting funds on that. I'd like to pass this, by the way, but nope. I know I have charisma, but... Man... that we're just gonna leave alone for now. No, we're just gonna keep going. What do I have? Flood, maxed out level forest. Flood, mansion, painting as well. So either one I do, it's gonna be bad. Unless I want to save... No, I'm just gonna do one. So I'm gonna do forest instead. Because we might need to search the forest in Flood. That said, yes, we have a lot of mansion investigations here as well, but why is this a charisma check? And yeah, I should never believe in this. Now we have frostbite for the rest of the run as well, but man, it's not great. It's really not great. So let's see if we survive this. If we don't, so be it. We have to roll on RNG here. There's nothing really we can do about it. So yeah, we just keep rolling. We keep rolling. And we really needed one of those to... Well, now we need both of these to hit. At this point, it doesn't matter. We're going to Desperate Action anyway, but... Man, Mizuki. I'm not going to say 7th Curse really... I'm not going to say 7th Curse hurts Mizuki less. It really hurts her a lot, but... What can you do when Quick Play gives you that set? Yes, I know I could have said it on something else, but where's the fun in that? Like, I'm going for consistency here, and obviously there is consistency in being able to change your strategy, which is why we're not using ally attack, but hey. Hopefully we survive this somehow. And if we don't... Did I just lose Bath, by the way? We just lost Bath, alright. Well, as some people would say, deal with it, even though we don't really have much... Like, we really don't have any... aside from Flood, we don't have any way to recover by resting, but... do I take Sailors now and rest? That sounds like such a bad idea, but I need to get rid of Frostbite, maybe. Oh, man. I think the random item stats are hurting me here as well. I feel like that's not 90... I feel like 92 speed is an increase from the base heavy-duty flashlight, but... I would still like it. The Vampire was my first encounter. Do I take Flood now? I think I want to take Flood now. Even though, yes, I have Scissors soon, but... also, just nullified a bunch of Mizuki's perks, because, yeah, with no allies, I don't get to do Fame. Parting Gift and... Yeah, pretty much the only thing that can help me is Signed Contract, but... Anywho. Let's hope we hit... Yeah, I mean, we didn't need to. We can do this. Prepares to tackle me, but I just hit him with the heavy-duty flashlight, and we move on. So let's find out if I made the correct guess, because we have to do one school investigation, and we will see, as we failed at. Okay, so he is in the forest, so... I made a somewhat okay call, but we do have a lot of mansion investigations. So here's hoping that we don't die to stamina. Or anything else, really, but all we can really do is get the Theologist and rest, because otherwise we're going to be too hurt to do painting what's the other one? The other one, scissors and painting. I think I said painting, so, but basically, you get what I mean. We have to do painting and scissors, so we want to be as healed up as possible. Although how likely that's going to be, yeah, because we have this to get through, and it's not looking great. Although since we don't have, since we don't have Bath anymore, I might as well throw this as well. Unfortunately, we're still going to be losing a lot because, yeah, this is really bad. This is really, really bad. So what I have to do now is trade stamina for reason while doing as best as I can, doing damage, which is pretty much going to be that. I'm not going to take a risk, so I may have to, but not before I do my best here. Yeah, it's so bad. I think I have to throw something else. I can throw the Vanity Mirror. Why not? I think I can, right? Yeah. And then we get out with 1 stamina and 2 stamina, 4 reason. Still, that's not great, but I don't have any other options. Yeah, so all of this is useless. I'm just gonna build into knowledge now. We do have. Didn't I get brain dam? No, I didn't. I just have frostbite still. I'm not forgetting about something, Anna. Am I? No, Bath isn't harmful. Get out of here when you get this thing. This is bad luck. I will say that, but yeah, I just don't agree. Losing Bath is just so much. It's so much healing lost. And again, the alternatives are to rest, and yeah, that is your alternative, which I might as well do now, which is why I've taken Sailors, but being stuck in scissors and painting is not really great for me either. That said, what I can do is switch the police station over to the mansion, which I think you have more mansion investigations than painting, but and that's on top of getting an empty bottle, but again, I will admit, it's bad luck to lose Bath first, and then also have mysteries where you don't get to rest a lot, but just deal with it. I mean, that literally is the solution. Just deal with it. So I'm going to roll on RNG here, because we need some good RNG. Otherwise, we literally die to RNG this run. That's the name of the game. On top of playing as Mizuki, you can say that as well. I won't deny you that, but I mean, it's... Also, painting and scissors, there's not going to be a lot of human enemies, so realistically, I should throw the handcuffs and the energy drink away. So yeah, we'll find out. So yeah, we're going to throw these 2 away. We weren't on Timeline B, but there's no way for me to know that. So, because we play on random timeline, for those who don't know. And now we have fetid fumes as well, so I don't understand where the thing comes from where losing Bath isn't as bad. Yes, you have other ways to heal. But yeah, it's not great. It's not great. It doesn't feel good. Now I need to hope that I'm not on Timeline A, which we aren't, thankfully. Bow, clap, and we get this bat to at least throw at things, but we move on. And we do our best with 2 strength. If we get another frostbite, that would be the kicker, but I'll do my best. So we lose 2 reason here. And we're gonna, I guess I should just, I could have, no, because that's still more damage. And we're on Ath as well. I want to try to keep my Doom low, because all I have left is to brute force the Lighthouse by nature of resting. We might not get to do that, but hey. That's right, that's a strength check. Well, I wasn't casting spells anyway, so funny enough. Doesn't matter. This, however, -3 all. Yeah, so just deal with having no Bath, right? I could choose to run. I think I have to do that. Yeah, with 2 strength, we're not bracing into anything, so... yep, I just have to do resource management there. Which... Again, there wasn't really anything much. I'm going to play it safe there because the game's going to roll against me, and away I go. Again, if anyone has any actually constructive things to say in terms of, what to do when you lose Bath Mystery 1, I'd like to know. One last time, I will say, it's bad luck to lose Bath first, and it's bad luck to have 3 out-of-town mysteries, as we have bow, clap, clap, bow, clap. But yeah, I don't know what you want from me at this point, so onward we go. Into painting, where we could run to Rumugos, so knowing this thing, I mean, Rumugos is going to be doing -4 all, but easy encounter, right? So just lose 4 all. Yeah, these funds aren't going to do anything. Funny enough, that's going to do, Outdoorsman's going to do more, as well as this extra point in knowledge. Maybe? I don't remember my lighthouse checks. I'm just so flabbergasted at my RNG. I'll take the moral victory if it comes, but yeah, so Amy, no matter what, Amy's gonna die, unfortunately, in this run. Nothing we can do. Whether we save her, she gets struck by lightning, or falls down an elevator shaft. Nothing we can really do. So what I can do is, yeah, do we just run here too? We run here too, because we don't need the experience, so... And we'd lose more Doom trying to fight that than not. This, same thing here, kind of, unless we throw the wooden bat, maybe? I think we do. I'll do my best, but not really much else I can do. And we missed that as well. 80%. Man, I guess we do brace, because we can go for a maybe. No, we can't. 2 strength. Oh, man. Everything everyone says about this update. Just, for me, it's so painful, man. It's so painful. I don't get anything, do I? I just have to eat 3 Doom to the face, but... What else can I do? Aside from throwing the heavy-duty flashlight, which I'm not gonna do. So if I'm gonna be stuck here, I might as well guarantee these 2. Take 3 Doom to the face, and go. Curious Statuette, as much as that's gonna help. We'll take another flashlight, if not for no other reason than to throw it. And increase our perception, however much that matters, but... Oh man, I hate being like this. Oh boy. Yeah, so we're gonna leave Amy behind. Yeah, that was a lot of the trigger on this is that people were saying the brace nerf didn't matter. Maybe I wouldn't have gotten brace kick anyway, because it was an increase of 5 time units, but it would be nice to not be this. Oh, I think I just die here, maybe. We're gonna find out, because if I don't remember the second encounter check, second encounter, I think I'm dead here. Do we have the 6th floor? No, we don't. Actually, I might still survive here. Unless Takshi-san actually... Yeah, I need to defeat Takshi-san is what I'm trying to say. Or get the second encounter right. So let's do this right now, because I did the thing first. It would probably be the Sweaty Assailant, because I took Flood second. I don't think I ran into 2... Canis must have been later, right? It was, yeah. So we should be able to survive no matter what. Unless we can't 2-turn Takshi-san, but that's just... At that point, it is Mizuki. We took Flood second. That kind of goes hand in hand. If Sweaty Assailant was second, Flood must have been second. 3 Doom, but we should be able to survive. I do throw everything I have at him, but... do I survive here? 1-2 blood, 1-2... Mizuki, why do you like this? 10... I think I can, but I have to hit 2 95% in a row. Because if I try to go for double 8, I have 10 HP to go through, which isn't enough, so... Actually, I get bonus damage, so you know what? We should be fine. So we lose 3 Doom here, and I think we get out. So we're gonna throw everything we have. We don't need the light check. The light check is a luxury. And I think by the skin of my teeth, I get out of this run, because, it would have been nicer if I had a bath, but hey, we did it. And so now, maybe we get to do ally attack again, but let's find out. So, Cthulhu 7th grade. You know what? Just for the sake of, showcasing ally attack, let's redo our settings. So, quick play again. What do you mean the game is... Okay, this is all gonna stay, by the way. The game, wow, really doesn't want me to showcase ally attack. Okay, Kathak medical history, all perks. That's at least workable. So yeah, I had to cut something because I accidentally didn't choose medical history for some reason. I chose 7th Curse again without expecting to, so, well, we're here now, and I guess there's no evidence that because I made a cut. Ooh, spooky, I could have fooled you, but anyway, now we are correctly doing Kathak medical history, all perks. Which I should have realized earlier because I didn't have the discharge summary, but I kind of went like half a mystery in, so it warrants a cut, so I don't waste your time. But Charisma, Strength, Takashi-san, Knowledge, second mystery, and maybe a light check. That's similar to what we had before, but again, as I said in the other one, I don't want to keep doing 7th Curse runs because we're here to try to showcase... Oh, well, with that logic, maybe I should have not done the 7th Curse run, but I mean, with my luck. Anywho. Yeah, Holy Glyphs is nice, but I don't know if we're really going to be able to use it, so we're going to sell this. Heal, Reason, take Experience, and then look for the rumor really quick, but we're on an all-perks run, so really not. Vigil, Ramen, Festival, Coma, Akamanto, so the only interesting one for ally attack is Festival, but let's see what I can and cannot do. I'm gonna say, well, let's see, mansion, downtown, apartment, forest. Well, okay, so basically our investigations are all over the place, so I'm just gonna take ramen now. And I can just pick any at my leisure. Probably gonna take school or downtown. Yeah, probably gonna do downtown here. Because we have a bunch of downtown investigations for ramen. I will visit the schoolyard to do this. Yeah, 2 is the absolute minimum. Bow, clap, and we will return. And proceed to Illegal Den for all of our allies for this run. And yeah, as much as I would like to let go of Yoichi for cigarette plays, can't do that. Because I need this 12 maximum damage potential for ally attack. And since we're on an all-perks run, we could get Adrenaline or Fast Swimmer. We just have a lower chance of getting Fame. And yeah, as much as I would like to... can I? I think I can do this, yeah. At least to guarantee a kick. But we really just want the full damage from the ally attack, which is pretty much, as I said in the first run, is supposed to be equal to your Katana, which is what you normally do with Katana anyway, so that's where ally attack's true value is supposed to shine in. And actually, when it does get set up, you do get pretty much, at minimum, a Katana attack, unless you're really unlucky. But again, that's my main gripe with ally attack, but maybe at this point, knowing what I do now about ally attack, I think I'm willing to let it slide. So, yeah, that said, we do need to do this now. But theoretically, you can true turn most encounters, so, and if you're unlucky, on average, in a vacuum of runs, you'll only be taking 1 extra turn of damage, which could be -3 or -4 all, but normally that's not the case anyway, so that's why I'm more forgiving for it. That said, I'm actually going to use the bath for experience, so I can level up. And yeah, we got Adrenaline, so that's basically what we're looking for. And then we have to take 8 Charisma because we need the double ally attack. Yes, while you have curses and things like Hunger, or if you use the Sewing Kit, you lose things. I'm gonna actually take Festival now. I usually don't, but I think I have to here. 1 Doom here isn't the worst thing, and then actually we're gonna look for allies here. So it doesn't matter what they ask for. We're going to pick them up because it's literally going to help out, so I promise you. That said, we do have Monument, but we'll do that later. We'll take away Reason now. Again, we don't have any... Well, I could have sold the medical kit, yes, but anywho. This is the actual run, and yeah, you're not always guaranteed Festival and or Painting in Kana, but with 3 mysteries moving onward, it's actually looking more likely. And yeah, we have Adrenaline as well, so this is the super play. Can I fit 3 of these in? I can almost. 85% chance to pretty much one-shot the encounter. So If nothing else, again, if you see it available, if ally attack looks like an available strat, you might as well use it, because otherwise what ends up happening, as I failed to roll a charisma check with Mizuki, is that you're using a weapon with Mizuki, but she doesn't have the best strength to brace and or use most weapons. Mainly, we're looking at Monkey Wrench, even Carpenter Hammer to some extent. What else do I want? Heavy Duty Flashlight, because she has moderately low knowledge as well. So really ally attack becomes a valuable option by nature of she doesn't have good options otherwise. Also, this is Timeline B, yes. It might have been a bit worse, but we're not, so... Yeah, so this run lends itself more to using ally attacks. The run's not over yet, I could still die, but... for now, we should... Yeah, Akamanto should be almost a walk in the park. Do I switch? We have Vigil and... I think, yeah, we have Vigil and Coma, so we'll actually leave this for now. I actually should visit the monument. Yeah, I'm gonna visit the monument twice, preferably. One fun. Ask for funds, actually. That would be nice. Okay, good. That was probably the best use of monument ever that I've reached up to this point. Unfortunately, again, because we're Mizuki, we fail charisma checks, because I don't know why, but hey. But we'll keep moving on. If we do die, we do die, but that's not because of ally attack. It's because of bad RNG at this point. At this point, I think I shouldn't die. If I do, it would be really strange. And it would probably be partially my fault, but hey. So we'll move on to downtown and then back to school, and I think that's where... We'll take stamina damage, maybe, but hey, finally we get that working. I'm gonna tree once. Yeah, okay, good. That's worth it, because we're gonna take damage from Akamanto here. So just making sure we survive. As we visit the cursed toilet, and we should probably be able to one-shot him. Yeah, we even just one-shot him this turn, but I'll do 2 just to be sure. Or we don't need to use the handcuffs at all, so... Yeah. I didn't expect to hit that, because even though, yes, RNG was on my side, I wasn't expecting to hit that. Yep, we're taking fast. Okay, so this is just a really lucky run. If I die, I die to stamina, but... And we lost Bath, but that's not the worst thing in the world now that we're on our 4th mystery. That said, we do have Vigil. So you know what? I'm actually going to take Coma first. Do we have Fetid Fumes, by the way? We don't. So... For now, we can rest. I'm gonna rest twice. Used up this doom that I'm sitting on, basically. And, yeah, we'll go through Coma and Vigil and see if we die. Otherwise, that's... We're doing an average of 28 damage per turn, and as I said, 28 damage. Yes, we go up to 16, but you don't usually rely on ally attack doing its top, so... yeah, this is, really good RNG run, and preferably at this point, this probably wouldn't be because of ally attack, but at the same time it is, so, yeah, ally attack, I hope this has shown some showcase, or some, I hope this has been an okay showcase of it. It's not going to be effective, not even probably a majority of your runs, but a good handful of your runs, you can do a strat like this, and it becomes very, very viable. Again, though, yeah, we have Adrenaline and Fast Swimmer, so I won't say that that's not playing a huge part, but again, even if that wasn't the case, we can do we can do 2 ally attacks per turn if we didn't have Fast Swimmer and or Adrenaline. And what that allows for is that you get, again, you have a good chance of doing at least 14. You do 14 damage per turn on average, if you're somewhat unlucky. But, I don't know what I want to take here, so I'm just going to take that. Yes, RNG would usually still be on your side, even though the accuracy is quite abysmal for high-power enemies, because it does scale off, your accuracy for ally attack does scale off enemy power as well. You're usually going to hit at least 1, even if you're like at 40-50% with Blood Moon, so that's why I'm saying you're still getting 14 to 16 damage per turn. And when things are really on your side, you can do this, pretty much. I did miss 195%, so the game really doesn't like that I'm beating things up with ally attack, but hey. We'll do this Vigil and move on. We also haven't equipped the Crestfallen Mask yet, so we should survive this run no matter what. If I die again, it would be my fault. But I'll play it till the end, and we'll move on. I really wanted to equip that rock ring. I didn't expect that, but hey. So we'll grab this, even though we don't grab it. I really should just make room. I don't know why I'm holding on to these things, but... yeah. Finally, again, now that my eyes have been opened. I've hit this epiphany. So Mizuki is definitely a lot more workable. But, again, if your RNG is bad, it's a lot... yeah, with 7th Curse, if you don't get, Festival, Painting, and or Eels, if you're on Yogatag and you end up spending a lot of Doom trying to get allies through the Illegal Den and the Schoolyard, then yes, ally attack is less viable. But at that point, I think I would advise you to just go through, go for the normal things like Hardware Store Monument into History Club School Nurse, which, again, is at least usable for everyone, so... Although, to play Devil's Advocate, you could argue the same thing for every other character using the ally attack strat. It just works more for Mizuki because she starts with higher charisma at least, and then she can have fame on a character-specific perk run. Not saying that other characters can't do it, but it definitely is a lot more workable. So that said, let's go in here. We should survive no matter what. So I will boldly step into this place. Strength, knowledge, charisma. Yeah, we should be able to survive no matter what. If something really weird happens, then something really weird happens. But just to be sure, I guess I'll rest once, even though that doesn't really change anything. I should have rested 3 times if I wanted to be sure, but I also have a lot of things in the storage that I could have taken out, but let's just humor this with Takeshi-san here. So, yeah, he definitely just eats 3 of these in a row. He eats at least 2, because realistically, you're not going to have Fast Swimmer or Adrenaline with Mizuki, but... And let's assume you don't pick up Fame. Again, that's where all of these things are coming from. But without further ado, this was Ally Attack, and this was a better look at Mizuki from another strat. But if you have anything to say, you know what to do. If you want to support me, subscribing would help out the most. Otherwise, I won't take up more of your time. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.